feel like slapping these guys. Why are they trying to ask me about family?
That's Jay's fault. The media's always tried to paint you as the bad boy. Speaking of Footy, I wanted to ask you about the infamous finger. He's broken a lot of virginities, and I always found that hilarious.
Bro, but like word to testimony, I've seen a lot of like comments of people telling this guy, like, because I've seen that Facebook post, a lot of other parents were telling this guy about
and this is what's dangerous about the media is that it could have influenced the judge's decision
because there's a lot of media. No one should have known who he is because he's still playing in the lower grades because of the surname.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of
Bros and Cons.
We're here with an exciting, the guest is not here, but we're here with some exciting news. It's going to be a mad video. We're here to give back to the fans. Obviously, we're going to run you guys through some announcements and some exciting news. If you're watching live right now, have a guess in the comments. See if you can guess who our next special guest is. Another legend in the NRL.
He's not too far off from our last guest as well. Probably around the same era. Is it?
Yeah, that's right.
Someone fact check me. He might be wrong.
Usually you guys have seen him anyways. Some exciting news. I just wanted to quickly mention that today's episode, the flavour of today for Oxyshred is
Bahama Breeze.
Bahama Breeze. If you were watching last time, this is the one that caught my eye because it's blue. Have a taste, Gotti, and tell us what you think.
Yeah, that tastes like what it sounds like.
While the boys are testing it, we got some mad challenges for Oxyshred. For those of you guys who watched the last episode, man, this guy is a ball runner. The owner of Oxyshred, and we love what he's doing. So proud to have Oxyshred on the show with us. So if you guys go to a local store or gym, wherever it is, if you guys pick up an Oxyshred, make sure you guys take a video, take a photo, tag us in your content, and we'll reshare it on our side. We got some challenges, upcoming challenges, and some mad gifts from Oxyshred to you guys. So make sure you guys tune in. Announcements. We also got some mad content coming out from J Lex. Tell us about how it's going.
So I've been doing a bit of vlogs. And to my surprise, it's getting a lot of traction. I recently saw that there was a reactor from UK that reacted to one of my vlogs. Which, like, all in all, I found that it was pretty wicked because I didn't know it's reached that far to the other world. To be honest, in my time in the music, like reacting to a 3-minute, 5-minute song was something like, mad.
Well, we're pretty much out of the drill game, so I'm guessing the Oz drill pages are getting a bit dry, and the reactors are obviously got nothing to react to. They reacted to his YouTube video. It's funny.
Yeah, but he reacted to the whole thing, like I didn't know because I only saw a little snippet, and then someone is like, there's a whole thing that he reacted to, and all in all, like whether it's good or bad, it's always good. It's going to be good traction, At the end of the day, like I always say, the truth will always find the truth seekers, and so this is information, and then you just do with whatever you want with it as you please. So I know that the message will reach the darkest corners and the people that need to hear it at the end of the day. So
don't try and prove yourself, man. The media, the people that are running the media and showing the scene right now are just showing everything that they want to show.
Yeah,
so very important if you're young.
Like we expected a bit of obviously a bit of resistance coming up to where we are now. It's been a long journey, It hasn't been it's been anything but easy, A lot of people would speculate that these are like familiar comments I'd hear, like, you guys are only doing that because the music didn't work out, or you're only doing it because of 1, 2, 3. That credit, the credit of our change, I'll always give it back to God. And shame on anyone who tries to give that credit to someone else, because that glory only belongs to God, no one else. And it's been a long journey. We've come a long way. And guess what? If something isn't working for someone and you continue to do it, it'd be pretty dumb, right? So if you know something is working and you know it's bettering the people around you, then brother.
Amen.
Go
amen.
all the way.
Go all the
We're
way.
going all the way.
We're going all the way, you know. We're not gonna.
That's it.
We're not gonna stop. I know there's a lot of outside noise starting to creep up now, do you know what? I actually want to encourage you guys that you know, sometimes we get messed up about the messenger. And we forget about the message. And that's what it's about. It doesn't matter whether it's coming from us.
I like that one. I like that one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's coming from us or from them or for anyone, you know. Don't even take my word for it, you know. Filter out every information that you guys consume online, because there's so much information and content online for you younger fellas to consume.
Yeah.
Find what's good for you. Find what's good for your family. And find what's going to give your heart peace.
Amazing, bro. And just so you guys know, we also got Ronnie doing vlogs as well. He's sharing a bit more about your fitness and his past. Very interesting. We thought it's only right that we follow what Jay's doing, you know, and we all move together as one team. So make sure you guys tune in, subscribe to Ronnie's channel. I think I'm gonna be doing some little vlogs here and there, but my main focus is Bros and Cons. So in the upcoming days, there'll be some more content coming out. We love the feedback from everyone. We appreciate everything, and you guys are the only reason why we're doing this. To be honest, I'm happy with where we've come to now, and the love and support that everyone's giving us. I'm happy to just leave it as that, and you know, walk. Let's get about our lives. Let's go make money. But we're only doing this because you know we love the feedback we're getting from you guys, and thank you for everyone that's telling us to keep going, because that's why we keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your vlogs, lad. Your time fitness vlogs.
Yeah, so this little side channel I started on YouTube, it's basically I talk a bit more in depth about fitness and health and stuff. So just a lot of things that I don't really talk about on the podcast, it's going to be there on my channel. Yeah. So just more in depth about fitness and health, and basically everything that I grew up in the past with, in dealing with my own experiences and stuff in the past. You guys get to find that about that more on my channel. So it's just it's hard to talk about it on the podcast, you know. And like, we got guests and stuff, and you don't want to take the spotlight off everyone.
Man, I just got a message. The guest is here. So we're gonna quickly pause, and we're gonna invite our guest in, and then we'll be back.
We'll be back in 2 seconds.
It's like what's his name? He's always on TikTok. The guy that's been in jail.
Triggs.
Yeah. He's doing a good thing. He's not like he's telling all the stories inside, but he's trying to make it better for
the messages.
Kids.
Right.
That's always good. I listen to his stuff.
Oh man,
it's mad because he's trying to teach your kids, don't go down there. Everyone's gangster.
Yeah.
You know, he said, I saw one of his things. He said, everyone can be hard inside, but it's being humble.
Yeah. I heard you say that. Yeah, I love that.
Everyone can be hard. But being humble is the hardest.
Yeah. That's
you know what?
That's a mad message.
It's mad because I feel like with islanders in general, we have this warrior culture where we always feel like we need to prove ourselves.
Got to prove ourselves. That's what we are. Yeah. And you know, I have the same problem. I can't. People bag me. I want to bash everyone.
Yeah.
That's who I am. People have me on comments, and I'm like, let's meet up. Come to the gym. Yeah. If you're hard, don't be hard behind the computer. Yeah. Be hard at the gym, because if they come to the gym, put gloves on, then it's a fair fight. Police can't get involved.
Yeah, that's true.
It's your fault. You come to my gym.
Yeah.
I should just be humble and go, fuck.
Just leave it.
Just leave it, but I can't.
It gets hard, eh?
I can't. And I should be a bigger man and just look at, but I can't help myself.
You know what's mad, but I feel like another really good thing is also being yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you see how you say that you can't help it, and like you're not pretending to be someone you're not. You know, this is who you are, and I think that's why the media, like, they hate you, but they love you at the same time.
Because I stand up for what I believe in. I'm not going to shy away from what I believe in. You know, I'm a God-fearing man. Yeah. We all are. We all grew up God-fearing, but just because it's just that people we hang around, we start getting gangster, but we forget that stuff. But it's always in us.
It's always in us. It
never leaves.
Yeah,
it never leaves. And when you're doing it tough, sometimes you go, you get down and pray, please.
That's true, but
that's true.
It's very
hard.
true.
It's hard, but then when no one's around, please God, can you
Have you been on a podcast before?
I was on one last night. What's his name? Out the back or back?
Oh,
Mountie. Back of the
He said
class.
back of the class.
yeah, man.
Hey,
Oh,
shout out
that's
to
good.
back of the class. Now we
Yeah.
love those fellas.
Yeah, good boys.
Wow, they're so good, bro. They're hectic.
They cover a lot of footy and stuff.
They cover a lot of footy.
Oh man, with that makes me even more grateful to have you on our studio.
Bro, you know the mad thing that, I don't know if it's mad, but the thing with me and my brother is like we do watch footy, but we're more of like, we're pretty green to like all the history and like all the back ends.
Yeah.
I was asking Willie Mason some footy questions and bro, I didn't even know. Like this guy, I'm like, who's the toughest player you played against? He's like, oh, do you know? You said some name. I'm like, fuck.
And this guy was like, yeah.
Why am I asking him about football, bro? I don't even know.
Anyways, we'll pretty much kick it off.
Yeah, let's kick it off. We'll do
I'll just quickly do an introduction. Welcome back to another episode of
Bros and Cons.
Man, we got an exciting guest here. We're here with John Hopoate. Man, we're so excited to have him on our show. He came in a very interesting t-shirt. We love it. Is that your brand, Togo?
Oh, it's my brand. Only I wear. My mate makes it only for me.
That's...
People hit me up all the time to
Start a merch.
start merch and sell it, but I just couldn't be bothered. Eh?
Yeah, I mean, you're busy, man. I've seen you be doing a lot of stuff with your family. I'm so inspiring, man. He's got 11 kids.
Yeah.
11 kids. And man, I'm just so amazed at how you're able to keep everything together. He's also got five sons in there?
They've played in NRL, yeah.
In the NRL.
Yeah.
How amazing is that? How proud of you? For my first question, I just wanted to ask, as a father, how proud are you of your kids?
Very proud. You know, as a parent, you want nothing but better than your kids. You want them to be better than what you were. And it makes me proud. I never show my kids I'm proud. I tell them, oh, you're doing good, but I never show that I'm proud. I don't know if it's an island thing or not.
It's got to be a
think,
Tongan thing, yeah. Like, just
be.
like our dad, he's never said I love you
Bro,
or anything,
this guy, my old man, he never says that he loves our podcast, but then just like last night, he knew you were coming on and he goes, shh, make sure you ask good questions.
That's all right. I don't show it. I don't know why. I don't know if it's, as I say, it's an island thing.
Yeah.
But I am very proud and I hide it. And if they play a good game, I'd never say he played excellent. I'd say, he played good.
Yeah.
But he still
Yeah.
could have done this.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. I never rap him too much. You think they're too mad?
Yeah.
Because I don't want my kids to think they're too mad because I knock them
big-headed
down
and
there.
that.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And do you think that's to like give him a bit of room for improvement? Like to always like to
Yeah,
let
always
them know
improve.
that they can still improve more.
I never say, man, you're hectic, you know. You keep on doing this, you'll grow. I never do that stuff. I just, you're good, but you still could do this. And I never rap them too much. You think you're too mad. I can't. My kids, I got to be humble.
I love
Can't stay
that.
my kids think they're too mad because then I'll bash them.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
But like word to testimony, a lot of you, I've seen a lot of like comments of people telling this guy, like, because I've seen that Facebook post, a lot of other parents were telling this guy about like this and that about his kids, like he should be doing 1, 2, 3, but man, look at his kids, bro. They're
Guy's a
all
legend.
stars.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like,
Talking to the wrong person.
the proof
like-
is in the pudding. Like I don't know about you guys, but man, like this guy, he's done it. And like, even do your daughters play as well?
I got a daughter that plays NRLW for the Bulldogs. She won the comp last year with the Roosters. And my other daughter just started playing 2 years ago, and she's in the reserve grade for NRLW. So hopefully she can crack it next year.
Yeah.
But these last 2 years, she's only played like 9 or 10 games because she's been suspended a fair bit from fighting, trying to stop her because she's a bit like me. 'Cause you don't get anywhere these days being a hero trying to fight because they rub you out of the game.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah, I do remember you had a bit of a temper back in the day.
Yeah, that was my problem. I
Yeah.
couldn't, I never said no. If someone wanted to fight, I'm punching on. And then I'm angry for the rest of the game. Then I'm trying to take it out on other players who had nothing to do with it. Now I'm dropping on the elbow on them for no reason, only because I'm angry at this guy. Now I can't get you, so I'm taking you out in. You're just dumb.
Yeah.
And I teach my kids, you can't do that.
Yeah.
They'll just rub you out of the game, like they did to me.
Speaking about that, I know how NRL is a really, or even union, it's very physical contact. And every time I see it, like on the TV, it's not like how it is when you're actually there physically bashing each other on the field. What was, you think, the most moment that pissed you off on the field? Or who was it that pissed you off the most during your time on the field?
There was a lot of little guys that will get smart. That's what pissed me off the most.
Oh.
Because there's little halves.
Because you're on camera, yeah.
And you can't really catch them and bash them.
Yeah.
But some of them are really good at it. And it used to drive me mad because I couldn't actually do what I wanted to do. But they would win because it put me off my game. Because I'm too worried about getting them instead of worrying about
marking your
footy,
player.
playing footy. And as I said, I got suspended. I was the most suspended player in NRL history.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So I've had 40, I think NRL 46, I think, from the NRL, 46 weeks.
Yeah, crazy.
And Manly gave me 20 in-house suspensions.
What's an in-house?
That's 6. There's like in-house, like they suspended me, just Manly suspended me.
Wow, man.
So all up was over 60 games. And when I was playing, we played 22 games a year. So like 3 years worth of suspensions that I missed out on.
Wow.
I ended up playing, I think it was 214 games. Plus there's 60. I would have played over 300 games if I never got suspended so much. Because my last year would have been 2011 when Manly won the comp 40-0 against, 2008 when they won 40-0 against Melbourne Storm. So it would have been my last year.
Oh, wow.
Because I would have been still playing then.
And this guy, that's years, like almost 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And even till today, this is what is shocking. We just asked the brother before. Till today, he still goes on the news, and he's all over the media.
Very relevant.
The media's always tried to paint you as the bad boy. You know. How did you feel about the media? Or what do you think they're attacking you? Or
because I don't act how they want me to act. I'm myself. The way I act is because I'm me.
Yeah.
I don't try to
pretend you're
betray
someone you're not.
I'm someone else when I'm not. And they don't like that. And they think they're hammering me, but it's actually good for me because I got kicked out 2005. That's 20 years ago.
That's ages ago.
But people still know who I am.
Yeah.
Because these guys have kept me relevant.
Yeah.
They've kept me in the media. People should know who I am. Like I'm going to games to watch my son Lehigh play, and kids are coming up and asking me for photos. They should know who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was long gone. Their dads would be lucky to know who I am.
Yeah.
Because these young kids, their dads would be lucky to know who I am because I was finished 20 years ago. But because the media have kept me relevant, people still know who I am. And when you got 11 kids, people should know who you am, and they give you stuff for free, and I'll take everything for free because
free
for free. You know?
Yeah, that's right.
I said all my clothes, my mate has a clothing brand, I get it for free because I'm relevant.
Yeah,
and then all my kids get stuff for free because they know who I am, and I wear it, and it gets his stuff out there, even though he doesn't really need me because all my stuff is all bad stuff, but any publicity is good publicity.
That's right. That's right.
And that's what the media don't know.
Yeah.
They've kept me relevant.
Yeah, and to make it worse for the media is that everyone's on TikTok now and Instagram, so now people actually get to see his actual life behind closed doors with his family and everything, and just it makes it worse for the media because a lot of times the media is trying to drag someone down. They get clout off it, but at the same time it keeps the bro relevant as well. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of the family home evenings, all the behind the scenes. Can you tell us a bit more about your family? What's your favorite thing to do with your kids or your family in general?
We like being together as a family. We like going outings. Nothing special, but just we train a lot together. We have a lot of barbecues together. We try and do everything together. And when we do stuff, my daughter films everything, and I don't really film that stuff, but she films everything, and she's been putting a lot of stuff on TikTok.
She's the one on TikTok.
She's putting a lot of stuff on TikTok, and we've been getting a lot of comments. Just like stuff that's been happening over the years, but we're so close, our family. It's not just me and my siblings. Me and my siblings are really close. So if any of our kids are playing, we all go. to support.
Wow.
So it's not just so if my sister's kids play footy and they made New South Wales and that, which they have.
Yeah.
Not they don't just go. Our whole family goes.
Everyone goes.
Everyone goes.
So how many siblings do you have?
I got 8 siblings. I got 6
Wow,
sisters.
massive family.
Yeah.
This guy is a legend. He's pretty much created an empire.
For those that don't know, so I've told all my Levermans, they don't believe me that we're related. Can you confirm, please, for everyone?
Yeah, because your mum messaged me the other night and said, "Can you please go on the podcast? Because nephew, please, because the boys want you to come on."
Yeah.
But they don't know how to ask you. I'm thinking, I feel like slapping them because we're family. You don't have to get embarrassed to ask. You just ask.
Yeah.
And as you do your family, you don't even think about it. Say, hey, come on my podcast. I'm not paying you anything.
Yeah.
It's your family. That's normal.
Yeah.
And that's what I told your mum. I feel like slapping these guys. Why don't you try to ask me? I'm family.
That's Jay's fault.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we are family, man. It's shocking to see. I think my mum actually met you at one of the reunions.
Yeah,
Is that right?
she did.
Yeah.
Your reunions.
Yeah, so
They're
the
big,
family's been having big reunions.
They're massive. They're massive, the reunions. And I think, we've missed, I think, every single
Well, I used to love all your stuff. I used to rep 21 District all the time, and I got boys in 1-4. I wasn't known, so I used to rep everyone's stuff.
Yeah.
Because the Polynesian, the Islander boys,
that's
and
right.
I love to push our people's stuff so they can get out there. And I used to rep 21 District all the time because Nasi, Hamolan, and these guys, I coach all these boys.
Oh, wow.
And they're all 21 districts, but then I got family in 1-4 too, so I'm repping everyone.
Yeah, man.
You guys were beefy, but you know what I mean? Even though you're family, but I was in the middle because I'm repping everyone.
Yeah.
Because I had family on 1-4 as well.
Yeah, that's right. And I guess that's what a lot of us realize. A lot of us realize, especially going into jail, like, you meet your family, you meet boys that you've actually known from when you're young, and that could be some more advice for some youngins that are watching. A lot of you guys are going into a beef you have no clue about, and you actually have a lot of close family that's around, and we got a lot of family that's in Mount Joy, a lot of family that's in the city.
My son went to jail.
Mm.
And I always told him, all these boys say they got your back, I've got you. Do this, and you run with them, you do everything with them. But when shit hits the fan, where's all your back? I've got your back. No one comes and pays for your legal bills. No one comes and pays for your buyouts every week. It's me. And it wasn't until the second time we went in jail, he thought about it. He goes, where's all my boys? They said, got my back. No one came to see him.
I didn't even know your son did jail.
He did.
Jamil, my second one. He was playing first grade.
Yeah, I remember.
And he went to jail the first time for an assault that he wasn't involved. He was just standing there watching it because he was part of the crew.
Yeah, they charged him.
They charged him with a fray, and he got 12 months.
Wow.
And the 2 boys he was with, who I loved to death, were my nephews. They were both out on parole.
Wow.
And one got 8 months, one got 9 months, and my son, first offence, got 12 months.
12 months.
How does that work?
I don't know.
How does that work?
And because the judge was going for the top job for the judges, so she had to make a statement. So my son got 12 months, and as I said, the 2 nephews who I loved to death were both out on parole, got less than what he got.
Wow. And this is what's dangerous about the media is that it could have influenced the judge's decision.
Because there was a lot of media, no one should have known who he is because he was still playing in the lower grades because of the surname. And he was getting hammered, he got put inside then. But then the second time he went, because he was for drugs. And then he sat back and said, where's all these boys that I run with? No one's coming, no one's paying for my bills. Dad's paying. And then he sort of hit him. Yeah, Dad was right the whole time.
I seen him say it in a family home evening you guys had. He was saying that he realised his family was there before anyone.
Because only us that, and you boys will know too. When shit hits the fan, who's got your back?
That's
your
right.
family's got your back.
Man, it's that gave me goosebumps, man, because just knowing what he had to go through, a lot of our family would have had to go through the same thing. But I've never actually asked my dad, so I thought I might as well ask you, what was that experience like, having to look after him while he's going to jail? What was that experience? Did you have...
Did you ever feel like you needed to leave him alone to learn it the hard way? Or were you always there?
I was always there, but at the same time I thought, this guy needs to learn. This guy needs to learn. Let's pull back a bit. But then that's the hard me thinking that. But then the soft me is going, no, he's still my son. I still have to pay. Like my wife doesn't work. She was hard, saying, no, we have to pay. And I went, no, let him learn. But at the same time, I couldn't do it. I couldn't not put money into his account.
Yeah, that's
like being a dad, he needs to learn. But at the same time, I couldn't do it. Like I said, I'm not paying next week. But I always press send. And help it.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? My dad actually gone through the exact same thing. So my oldest brother, Will, now, he's been inside for a year now. But when he first went in, my dad kind of just like gave the cold shoulder, and he just like, he was taking it out on us. He's like, see, look what happens. You guys, you put your brother in the shitter, and he goes, now he's got to go learn it the hard way. And then, but every time it comes to, that, like, I think it was the next couple of days he would message a group chat and he would say, "What's the B pay?"
It's me. I was saying, well, no, I'm not paid, but then always send the money.
Yeah,
because still, I want him to learn. But being a dad, and us Islanders, we're hard, but we love hard.
We love hard.
We love hard. We act hard, but we love hard.
Bro, what a quote, bro!
And that's what I did. And I was acting. No, he needs to learn, but I could not send him money. Yeah. Because I loved him that much. I had to send him money.
And how is he now? He's already passed all of that gang phase and like all the trouble phase?
He's got to have it now. He just wants... And what sort of hit me, because I went and visited him near the end of his sentence. I just said, what do you want to do when he gets back? Do you want to get back in the footy? He goes, yeah, but I just want to be with my girls. He's got 2 daughters. I just want to be around my girls.
Wow.
Because I've been away too long. Because I've brought up his girls.
Okay.
Because I've been away too long and they need me in their life. I know they got you, but they want me. I need to be in their life too.
Yeah.
And he's never ever said that before.
Wow.
And I sort of went, ooh. Because I just want to work and I want to take care of my family. He never said that before.
Yeah.
First time he was in, he goes, I can't get out. I want to get back and start playing footy. Which he did get at the first time he started playing first grade.
Yeah.
Then he came back. So I sent him to Brisbane to get away from his mates.
Okay.
So he can just hang around footy mates.
Yeah.
And then Broncos weren't going to re-sign him, and there was 3 clubs in Sydney that wanted to re-sign him. So he came back to Sydney and lived with me, and then he started hanging around with his mates again.
And that was it.
That was locked up. So he had 3 clubs that wanted him to play first grade.
Yeah, and that was
that shows how it shows how strong like your influence, your surroundings are. Because I remember in my juvenile days, I used to try to bring my mates over. My dad used to always chase them out with a stick, and he used to always tell me stop hanging around losers. And I used to think, bro, what's wrong with this bloke? Like
it's true.
Like because I used to always think, bro, because my dad was a pastor, so I used to think, how are you like preaching this and that, and you don't want to accept my friends? But I found out at the end, bro, he was right all along, bro.
It's true, because I was the same. When I came up, I was hanging. We're living in Manly. We moved to Campbelltown. Then I started hanging around the wrong crowd. I was getting in trouble. I was getting locked up, just for assaults and stealing cars and stuff like that. And one time I got charged for assault and rob, and my barrister told me I was definitely going in. Minimum 6, maximum 9. And so Bob Ford, I don't know if you guys know him, he's a legend of the game, rugby league. He was our coach at the time. He's an Australian coach and the Manly coach. And I took him to court with me for character witness. And I don't know what he did or what he said, but I got off.
Wow.
I should never have got off. I got told I was going in.
Yeah.
And because he was a big influence, because who he was as a person.
Yeah.
As I said, I took him to court with me, and the judge, I don't know what he said, did you the judge, but
what a miracle.
It was a miracle.
Yeah.
And if he never did that, I would have had a footy career or a boxing career if he never come to court with me. And from then, they moved me out of Campbelltown to Manly.
Yeah.
Bob Ford did, and put me in the house there. And then I started hanging around with my friends, my footy friends.
Yeah.
So then I stopped worrying about all that gangster stuff and just worried about footy.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing.
I ended up playing first grade, and I try to bring all my kids up in Manly. Just to, I got nothing against West because my parents still live out west. But every time all my nephews that grow up west, a lot of them get into trouble because they just hang around the wrong crowd.
Yeah.
It's so true.
That's
you
so
hang
true.
around
It's
the
very
wrong
common.
crowd. You think it's the right crowd because they're your boys,
Yeah.
but it's the wrong crowd.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
all go to jail. So I
Yeah.
always try to keep them in Manly.
That's the smartest thing ever.
Because all the Islanders in Manly, they go out, they have a fight here and there, but they're too busy chasing the girls.
They're like Balangi
Yeah,
Islanders.
because they're out chasing girls. They're not out trying to look for fights. They're out look for chasing girls. Where when I was in Campbelltown, since we got out, the first thing you want to do, let's go look for a fight. I'm hard. Let's go look for a fight. But when I was in Manly, no one wants to fight in Manly. They just want to go out and chase a skirt.
Yeah.
That's true, actually. Because some of our mates from Manly ways, they were always like just manako fifine. That's it. They didn't care about like who's tough and that. They,
No, because people in Manly are in there. Even the Islanders are not like that. Yeah, so they go out and Islanders always fight. If ever something happens, they all step in and fight. But they're not worried about fighting. They're worried about chasing skirt. Just chasing girls. They're not worried about the fight life.
Speaking of NRL career, and your boxing career as well, which one did you sort of like more when it came to NRL and boxing?
Well, I grew up playing rugby league, so like winning the grand final for rugby league was the best
Feeling
ever.
ever.
But, yeah, so like I won the Australian title for boxing,
Yeah.
and it was a great great
accomplishment.
achievement.
Yeah.
But it did not feel the same as when I won the grand final.
Yeah, wow.
It was like it was like when I won it, I was like, yeah, I won it, but it's a great achievement, but it just
Didn't hit the
feel
same.
When I won the grand final, I had a party for the whole week.
Yeah.
Because it was a big high, won the grand final with these boys the whole year. Then you finally get the chance to win it. It's the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
And as I say, I'm taking nothing away from boxing, but just didn't feel the same. Maybe because I grew up playing rugby league, and my first love is
Rugby
league. I only took up boxing because I didn't want to work.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah, true. That's
So because I had a name,
Yeah.
I had sponsors that paid me to train, and then I had my money, my fight money, and because I was no one here in the boxing world in Australia, but only because I had a name.
Yeah,
People
that's
used to
right.
come.
So you
Most
can-
people come to watch me lose.
Yeah.
But I didn't care because that money still came in
You're
my
getting
pocket.
paid in
Yeah.
either way.
It's like Choc Mundine. He's one of my best mates.
Yeah.
Like he used to say stuff. Choc away from the media is completely different. He's a beautiful person.
Yeah.
But he said some stuff in the media and he used to drive people mad. And they'll go, oh, I'm paying to go watch because I can't stand this bloke. But he didn't care.
Yeah.
It went in his pocket. All that money went in his pocket. So he's not care. You're not dealing with these people. You're not feeding these people. Who cares who comes in? Who hates you because you're still paying to come and watch me and that money still goes in my pocket.
That's true.
Yeah, true.
That's true. And you know what? That just reminded me of this question. My dad really pressed me to ask this for you to explain because my dad was always a massive Union fan. He loved Union, and he was saying something along the lines of like, is it the differences between league and union? Is it like, do you have to be brought up in union to want to play union, or is it a money thing? Like, why is it harder to get into union, or is it just that it's not as popular as league?
Well, rugby, when I was coming up as a kid, was very popular because the Wallabies are very good.
Yeah.
Like Willie Offengow, I don't know if you guys remember. He's the first Tongan to play for Australia, Willie Offengow.
Oh,
He was my fan too. And
These guys wouldn't know. Have a clue.
he's the first Tongan player for Australia, and it was big back then. But league had when he grabbed some union boys, but league is I think is bigger now.
Yeah.
And if taking nothing against rugby, but if league boys learn how to play rugby,
Yeah.
You reckon they'll dominate it?
dominate.
I feel
If
like,
and I said I love the rugby boys, but if league and rugby had a game against each other and play like one half had to play league and then the other half have to play rugby, league will beat them by 50.
Wow, that's crazy.
Is it because it's more physically demanding?
More physically, and I've seen league kids come up that learn how to play rugby. You just tell their leagueies when they play in the rugby compared to the rugby
smashing it.
kids.
Yeah.
Because they're just fearless. Because remember, league's more one-on-one contact. with rugby.
Oh, so there's
And
no
you got to
team.
league, you got to run back 10 metres, then come up and try and tackle.
Yeah,
So,
it's small.
And once the leagueies learn the rugby, you just tell the leagueies that play rugby. They're so much better at it.
Well, and what's with the because it feels like there's some weird feud or tension between rugby league and union. For example, when Swali was he got that deal to go over to union, bro. Everyone in the league was like bagging him, like they were upset about it. And I was, because I don't follow footy that much, but the way I think is if you get a good deal, you're feeding your
100%.
family, go for it.
You got to take it. But the league, not so much the leagues were bagging. A lot of the rugby were bagging, saying why we have to go with a different code and bring one of them, and we got kids in our own code.
Yeah.
But it's true. I think for the Wallabies to win the World Cup, they need more leagueies. They need to go poach more leagueies to come into the rugby ranks. Their last coach for the Australian rugby, Eddie Jones, that was his target, was just to go get
League players.
Because he even said it himself, for us to win the World Cup, we need leagueies in our
League
team.
players. Wow.
And it's true. And I was seeing it coming up as kids. You can tell the kids that played league and the kids that just played rugby.
You tell them off the bat,
You tell them, like, the ones that leagueies that learn how to play rugby, they just dominate. Because they feel it's not scared of contact. Once they learn how to do ruck and stuff, you can just tell.
There you go, Dad. That's why. Because I think my dad was a big fan of the All Blacks.
I'm a big fan of the All Blacks. I love the All Blacks.
And he was telling my mum that when rugby union started getting like kind of phased out when we were growing up, he just kind of gave up his hopes on putting us in footy. But he didn't see the trajectory of how the NRL is now. See how big it is now? He didn't see how big it's going to be as it is now.
Yeah, when I was playing, it was like you'd be lucky to be 2 Islanders in one team, one club, 2 or 3. Now you got it's all through the ranks.
Yeah, everywhere.
In the juniors, it's like 60%, nearly 70% of Islanders in the juniors.
Yeah.
And I don't know what we got in the seniors, but that's what we got in the juniors. So we're just going to get more and more. And as I said, when I was playing, it was like 2. We'd be lucky to be 2. Well, it was only me and Solomon Hermano at Manly. We're the only ones. But now there's polys everywhere.
Yeah. They play a big part in footy, you reckon?
I'm more for it. With this international game, I'm loving it. All the Tongan boys are going back. They always will pick Tonga first.
Yeah, that's hectic.
But now I want the Samoans to do the same thing because at the moment we're getting all the games, Tonga getting all the games.
Yeah.
But we're still being dominated by Australia. They still tell us what to do. But if Samoa is strong and we're strong, then we got legs to stand on, and so then we can start saying, no, we don't want to do that.
Yeah, we can start making conversations.
But now it's more like we say, whatever they say, we go, okay. But if we're both strong, then they can't sort of bully us around. And this year for the Pacific Champions, it's the first time the NRL has given us a bit of money, Tonga, because they know they need us.
Oh, so they never gave before?
No, we just had to fund our own stuff. But this one, they've given us a bit of money.
Wow.
What the hell? Whatever sport in Australia have you seen a team from overseas come and play Australia and the crowd's full of, like the grand final last year, Pacific Championships? It was Australian home game. And the crowd was red.
All red.
It was red. Never.
Insane.
It never happens. It's just like in New Zealand, we played New Zealand and the whole stadium's red.
Oh, that New Zealand one was crazy.
The stadium's red.
Yeah.
Because our people are just passionate.
Yeah.
We love, win or lose, that's the difference between our supporters and supporters around the world. Win or lose, we still party.
Yeah, that's man.
Okay, we party, we win, we party like we win when we lose.
Yeah.
And that's why we're so good.
It's all about standing together, eh?
Yeah,
win or lose.
Win or lose, and our supporters do that.
And you can tell it's kind of rubbing off on Samoa, and because I just seen Payne Haas has pledged his allegiance to Samoa.
And that's excellent.
Wow,
that's crazy. Yeah,
that's excellent. Me and this guy named Frank Pritchard, I don't know.
Frank Pritchard. Yeah.
Well, we've been for years trying to push some of these guys to go back because we both know what's going to happen. If we're both strong, then we got both legs to stand on. And now the Samoan boys are starting to turn. But they're not like the Tongan boys would always pick Tonga first. Okay? Well, when I was playing, I'd pick Australia only because the money was crazy. The
Out of
difference,
the window, eh?
difference was difference.
Yeah.
But now these guys getting paid really good money at their clubs. Their club contracts. They don't worry about the rep
They
money.
don't care.
They don't care.
That's how it works.
That's
I
how it
was always
works.
wondering. So,
Because do you remember when they had a fundraiser where, like, that's I think that time when you were saying like no one was funding Tonga, it was from our own pocket, and then I think someone done a GoFundMe to raise some funds for the Tonga team.
But that GoFundMe, some guy was trying
It was
to
a
make
scam.
it was a scam, yeah. So I did come out and say, hey, we got our own money.
Yeah.
And when we first started, I used to get a lot of my gangster mates to give me. I said, listen, give me money. I need to pay some of our players.
Yeah.
They said gangster money goes to good, you know.
yeah.
And they were giving me money, and I was paying the Tongan boys. But it wasn't much, but at least I got something, you know.
Something, yeah.
Because when I played, we were on noodles and kababulu for 2 weeks.
Wow.
That's all we ate every day.
Wow.
Had our own water bottle, and we had to fill up every day if you wanted to drink at training. You had to make sure you bring your own bottle. But these guys are spoiled now. But I'm just saying, the stuff we had to go through and the stuff that they do now is crazy.
Yeah. Bro, I remember because I think you're the one that called out the scammers on Facebook. I seen it.
It was in the 2017 World Cup when someone came and said, oh, these guys, we need a GoFundMe page to fund these guys while they're in camp and stuff, because they have nothing. But we had everything.
Yeah.
And I had to come out and say, no.
Yeah, don't believe
it. If we wanted something, I'll come out and say it.
Yeah, you'll come out and say it. Yeah. That's what he said.
I'll come out and say it. Not some random guy to come out and say it. Someone in the staff will come in and say that we need help.
You know what was crap? I feel like a lot of our Tongan people, unfortunately, a lot of people did fall for it because they were a lot of mawhana, you know, they just wanted to help.
It's true. A lot of people did fall for it and paid for it. And that's what made me feel bad, because no, we didn't need it. And I feel sorry for our people. We struggle as it is, but because we've got big hearts,
we'll make it.
We'll
make do with it.
We'll make do with it. Like, you know, we growing up, we eat rice for 2 weeks just as long as we give money for kavenga.
Yeah.
Parents always got to give money.
Yeah.
And what about the kids have got to eat? No, they can eat noodles for 2 weeks. But we have to do this. It's just the way we are.
Yeah.
How much did the GoFundMe end up making?
Bro, I just remember a lot of people were upset. This is when Instagram wasn't that big, but on Facebook I saw a lot of statuses of people upset. I don't know if they hit you up, the people that did get scammed, and tell you that they paid.
I just saw that GoFundMe, and I just come out and said, no.
Yeah.
It's a scam because we don't need it.
It was good that because he saw it straight away. If he hadn't caught it out in the beginning, I think a lot of people would have lost more money. Man. So it was good that you caught their attention. I did. It was straight away.
It was on. They put it on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I saw it. I was like, no. You know, there's one thing is our people. I love our people.
Yeah.
And I hate ripping our people off.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, just like when I get stuff and my people ask me for stuff, I can't, and I have to pay for it. I'll pay for it just to give it to them.
Wow.
Like heaps of people here from my finger T-shirts, and I don't make them to sell them. And if someone asks me for it, I'll pay for the shirt and send it to them. That's just how I am. I can't say, oh, that's how much. This is how much it cost me. Can you send me that and I'll give it to you? I can't do it. I don't know why. Sometimes I think I should do it because some people I don't even know. But when it's my own people, I can't help myself. I'll get it done and I'll send it to him.
Man, I applaud you for that. The Tonga has a big heart, man.
Yeah.
And he's always, some people have seen him on the media for controversial stuff, but this is the kind of stuff I love about John. And it actually brings me to my next question. I did notice, like, you motivate a lot of your kids, and you push, you push up people to do good things in the community. And you also look after, like, a lot of people. I was going to ask you, where do you get your motivation from? Or, like, who do you look up to? What's your inspiration that keeps you going and having to be this advocate for everyone else?
Well, the way I am is because of my parents.
Yeah.
Okay, all I remember growing up as kids, my mum and dad always bringing people over to our house from Tonga and giving them a life, and then they move out. That's all I remember was uncles and aunties living with us. And we had a small house. There was heaps of us siblings, but we always made by. But my dad would bring anyone, And when I was struggling, he'd always bring him in. And my mum would sometimes go, can you stop bringing people in when we're struggling? And he always brought someone in. And then always made him don't pay no rent or nothing. And that's what he was like. And this drove my mum crazy.
That's mad.
But my dad didn't care. As long as he was helping someone. And that's all I remember was always someone living with us because he was always helping someone out.
Yeah.
And I think there was one story where someone wanted to come over to Tonga, so he told my mum to pretend to be his wife, like to go marry him, just to get this guy over from Tonga. And Mum said, I can't do that. Yeah, but we know you're not getting married for real. You're getting married for real, but you're still being married. Just to bring him over.
So your dad has actually set this whole thing up.
Do stuff like that.
Look at that.
And Mum said, no, I can't do that. That means I'll be really married to him. We'll just divorce, marry him, and then get him over, and then we get back married again.
And then we'll fix it.
That's crazy. And my mum goes, no, I can't do that.
Yeah,
but that's the stuff he'll do.
Man,
really that's a different type of heart, bro. That's mad.
But at the same time, there was a lot of times where he would go spend money that I'll give him that he's meant to give to my mum and that. He would go fake cover, and I gave him. I remember one time my mum didn't find out till he passed away a couple of years ago. I read it in his journal. I gave him money to deposit a house in Campbelltown. He took that money when he splurged in America. He went splurge, he went fake cover and everything. He didn't tell my mum. My mum was always asking, where's that money? I gave it. I said, I already gave it to Dad. He goes, no, you didn't. My dad said you didn't. And it wasn't until he passed away, she read the journal, or John came and gave me money to buy a house, to deposit a house, and he went to America.
Man. I guess
he's got to have a bit of cheeky Tongan blood.
You got to have
a balance. It always has to be that balance, bro.
Yeah. Speaking of that, like you and your wife are doing very well. With holding the kids together. For a lot of us, that's a mission. Looking after, raising kids, and I see how close you and your wife are. It's very inspiring. I was gonna ask, what's some advice you could give to young couples who are going through the same thing and who think, fuck, we can't do this, we can't look after kids together, we can't stay together. I see you and your wife still having fun, you guys enjoy moments.
I think because we're so close, but we have family member evening, as you saw on that TikTok. We do that every week, where all the kids come together and we all just sit there and we do stuff together. And then because it becomes so normal, and the kids are so close here, and we don't. And sort of times we don't do stuff, and they'll just do it themselves because they're so used to us doing it. And that's what my dad did it to us as siblings. Yeah, and so once a month we get together as siblings and all the kids, and do a family evening. But us. And that's part of our church, the Mormon church, that we do family. We do that every week. And if we don't do it, the kids do it. And the kids are my kids are so close. Whenever one will go, if they go out, they all go together.
To eat together.
They all go eat together.
You know, I saw a video. It actually far out. It was so, they made me my fun. I saw all the kids all just dancing in the room. Yeah. Did you see that one? Yeah. Like, everyone's just dancing.
Is that like a family home evening night?
No, that was just random. That was random.
And you got a room full of kids. I don't know how many there were, but they're all packed in this little room, and they're all just dancing. The older kids and the younger kids.
All the grandkids.
I was like, how beautiful is that, bro? Like that's not really showcasted as much today, you know? Everyone's always in their own world today. And us coming from a big family, man, when I saw that, it almost brought a tear to my eye, because once upon a time we were like that. Yeah. But somewhere along the way, we all just kind of veered off into our own path.
And that's normal because everyone's got their own lives, and they all got their own things to do. But, we just got to try and keep that, if we keep everyone together, and everyone still has their own lives, but always remember, we all got to always come together once a week. Yeah. And then, as I said, me and my wife could be away, but they'll still do it because they're so used to it. Yeah. And we don't have to push them to go take him out for lunch. You don't do anything. We don't have to do that because they do it themselves because they're so used to being together and going out together and doing stuff together.
That's mad.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know what that is, just to give you guys a bit more knowledge, a family home evening, the Mormon church, they get the families together and everyone sort of maybe catch up is the word?
It's like a catch up, and then you give a spiritual thought, something in the Bible, out of the Bible, you tell a little story just for the kids, just keep some sort of God stuff in the family. But then we talk about, you know, we air, if we have difference, if you did something to me, I'm sorry for what I did to you this week, and we do stuff
so it's
like
like
that.
a conflict vent out as
Yeah,
well.
That's and then you tell him, well, me and my wife will say, this week, this is your job, make sure the bathrooms are clean. So everyone's got a job. It's not just all godly, but just like a family, trying to keep the family together as one.
Yeah, amazing.
And making everyone do something, not just me and my wife. So we could go somewhere and everyone knows their role in the house.
Yeah, it's already implanted.
So not just sit there and wait for us to come and do everything.
Yeah, wow.
Because you will get dated for wasting my time.
You know, hey, I did see that text message that on Facebook. You know that text message. I think it was you and your son.
Yeah.
And you are going back and forth.
Well, my daughter asked me if she can do my lashes.
Yeah.
For her lash thing for content. I said, I ain't doing no lashes for your content.
Listen to
and
this.
Leo said to me, "Oh, just do it for content, poof." And I said, then I went, faggot, I haven't bashed you for a while, then maybe bash you for content.
Oh my days.
And that went big. But then he sort of got in trouble from the integrity unit from the NRL because he said,
really?
poof, yeah, someone sent it to them saying,
oh man,
because he said poof.
Is that really like that, the NRL?
Yeah, because they didn't know how the world's going. He said, you can't say stuff like that. So then Manly ring me and say, oh, can you take that down? Because it's because the NRL integrity unit.
That's crazy.
Because your son. I said, tell them to F off.
Yeah.
They're not telling me what to do when
with your family.
When I'm not playing football.
Yeah.
And plus, that was a family chat.
Yeah.
My son didn't put it up.
Yeah.
Me and my daughter put it up.
Yeah.
So he can't get in trouble for it. That's our own family chat.
Yeah.
And he had nothing to do with it. It was me and my daughter putting it up so everyone can see the kind of convos we have at home. But they went, oh, you can't take it off? Nah, F off.
Good on you, man. Because I hate the way they paint some of the players like as if everyone's an AI, a player, and they can't.
Yeah, like everyone's a robot. That's what Willie Mason was saying as well. Like they expect to control everyone.
Yeah, that's what they do.
And even their behavior, it's like, bro.
They do. They expect you to control everything. And that's why he's getting in trouble because they expect you to be this person on the field, but that was not me. I'm not going to play the way, because you want me to be an angel. I'm not going to be an angel on the field. That's not me as a person.
Yeah.
Like I was a dirty bastard, and I shouldn't have been, but I couldn't help myself. But they try to take that all away from me. As they're doing today's game, you can't do anything. You can't do anything, or just rub you out of the game.
Was the system this controlling even back then?
It was not, but not as bad.
Not as bad as
now. Like you can't, like we used to be able to say stuff, but you can't even say, look, as I'm saying, Lehigh said poof, but that was our family chat. We put him, he nearly got in trouble. He could have got suspended for that.
Yeah.
For saying poof.
That's insane, lad.
That's crazy, eh?
And you know what? You know what, John? I want to ask you something. For us, we love our dad, right? He's very old school, old fashioned, just like yourself. But I feel like when I saw that, one thing I noticed is that you have this type of like the relationship you have with your son. It's kind of like a best friend, kind of like it's like mates, you know. And with me and my brothers, like even though we love our dad, we always felt like we were on such different levels. We don't even call our dad. We call him by his first name. Una. So, his middle name, sorry. And
we've
that's
never said that.
We've never, we don't, like, it just feels weird coming off our tongue saying dad. So we call him Una. And like, I feel like when I saw that, I wanted to ask you, how did you build that friendship with your sons where they feel comfortable to say like, poof?
Because that's my everyday language.
Yeah.
I call my kids, my boys, faggots and poof. Faggot, you're freaking crap today. And that's my normal language. And then they start talking. Now my grandson's calling and say, well, come past me. Go, hey, faggot, and you'll keep running. But then, because it doesn't worry me if they do it. But because I know they're mucking around. They would never do it.
It's context behind it.
It's a muck around. Because I would never do it angrily because they know I won't cop that. And, my kids would never, as you kids do yourself to your dad, you never show your dad disrespect. And it's hard because a lot of the fob dads is so they keep within themselves. They don't show love.
Yeah, they have to hold this demeanor.
But it's just the way we are. And I don't really show love, but my kids know. I love my girls, and my boys know that. I love my girls more than the boys.
Yeah.
My girls can wake me up for anything. If it's just to drive me down the road 100 metres. But my boys are not allowed to come near me. Unless it's something really important.
Unless someone's dying or something.
It's got to be something really important for them to come and wake me up.
Yeah.
Okay, well, my girls can wake me up for anything. But it's just the way, I think, Tongan or Islander dads are.
Yeah.
I don't know it's not like we try and act hard. It's just hard for us to show love.
Yeah.
And we won't. And you know, you have you ever seen your dad holding your mum's hand?
No, never.
And
I've actually never heard him say, "I love you."
Yeah. You never know. No, I won't do it. I've never seen my dad hold my mum's hand. But then we got 8 siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the maths is not mapping.
The love is happening. We just don't know where it's happening. It's happening somewhere in there.
We don't show it. We don't show it. It's just, I don't know why, but that's the way we are.
Yeah.
Like, I won't hold my wife's hand in front of the kids. You know? I hold it when the kids are not around.
Yeah.
But it's just the way we are. We love, but I don't know why we don't really show it.
Yeah.
I think Islander men show it more to their daughters than to their boys.
Because you can be more soft in front of them.
Yeah, definitely.
I show it more to my girls
than
my boys.
Well, we can't argue with that because whatever he's doing, he's great.
It's working.
Yeah, it's working. He's got NRL stars, and the kids are so happy. The marriage is happy. Everything is going good.
Who's the black sheep of the family?
Well, Jamil was.
He's
the one being in jail, and you know he's always been like a naughty kid coming up, you know.
Yeah.
And all his crew that he come up with, all my nephews, they're all in jail.
Yeah.
But as I said, I love all my nephews to death, but they're all Tongan boys.
Yeah.
But they're all in jail, and they're all naughty. They're all naughty kids, and he just was with them.
Would you say you were the black sheep of your family?
100% I was.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the only black sheep. I was always in trouble.
Yeah.
You know, and as I said, if they didn't move me to Manly away from Campbelltown,
different story.
I wouldn't have no one would know who I am. I'd just been another Tongan in the crowd.
Are you the youngest in yours?
No, I'm number 3. There's 8 of us. I'm number 3.
Okay.
So my oldest, I got 2 older sisters, me, then.
Man, you must be a superstar back home, but in Tonga, like when you go over there.
Oh, no. As I said, the Tongans only know the ones that play now. Like Tamalolo, he's like, you got the king, then you got Jason Tamalolo. That's how big he is, and they all know them. They know who I am, but not like
the boys.
In Australia, people know me more than what they would in Tonga. All the Tongans in Australia would know me more than when I'm in Tonga.
Tonga's on their way to. I think like we were missing halves for a long time. Not missing necessarily, but like, bro, Isaiah Katoa, man, he's
a beast.
Pretty, bro. He's smick, man.
He's good, man. But he was like, he came into camp. I think it was 2021. Christian Wolf was in England. He couldn't come over and coach a mid-year test. We were playing New Zealand, and he was a kid. He was still in school. We brought him in just for experience. And I seen him play as a kid coming through because he played against my son Lehigh.
Yeah,
and the coaches at the time were because what he's doing now, he was doing then at training, and they were like going, "Oh, he's overplaying his hand." I'm going, "No, this kid can play. If it was up to me, I'd pick him." But they picked what's his name, Armoni. He's playing for St. George. I forget his first name because he played first grade. They said, "Well, you have to have him. He's played first grade." He's only played. He's the highest he's played. He's SG ball, but he played one game of. He played the grand final for Penrith under 21s and won them the grand final. This kid can play. And so they didn't pick him because the stuff he was doing now, but because they said he's overplaying his hand. But all the stuff he was doing then and he's doing it now, everyone's going, "This kid's a freak."
Yeah,
he's a freak, but he was doing it back then. 4 years ago.
Yeah, lad. I don't know if you guys have seen him. He's the halfback for Dolphins. Like, because I always knew that he was mad, but like lately, this guy is like
he's
different,
a
eh?
He's a beast.
Bro, he's doing some like crazy stuff, crazy. And I think, a lot of
He's a captain now for the Dolphins. He's 21. He's a captain.
Still young,
That's
bro.
that's a massive call for a 21-year-old to be given the captaincy role. But just the stuff he's doing, like even the legends of the game are saying, this is crazy.
Yeah.
He can't be doing stuff like this at his age.
Yeah.
You don't do that stuff until you're older.
Yeah.
But he's doing it. This is his second year of first grade, second or third year of first grade. He's doing it already.
That's crazy, lad. Shout out to the bloke, bro.
He's a beast.
21. So, I think they've already locked in. Have we already locked in our Tonga team?
Yeah, well, he'll be part of the Tonga team.
Yeah. Are we beating Samoa 100%?
100%. Oh, I'm confident we will. You know, I love all my Samoan boys, but we can lose. I'd rather lose to Jamaica than lose to Samoa. It's
going to be
it's a friendly rivalry.
Yeah.
You know, I love these boys, but I just don't like losing to Samoa.
Yeah.
It's a bad day for everyone that
do you
loses.
think that we're on that level, Tonga versus Samoa? Is it on that level of origin, like New South Wales versus Queensland?
Well, it is now.
It
is now. If all the boys go back, it will be. And they're talking about doing it, and maybe keep the origin at the start of the year and do us at the end of the year, so the football's still going. But you know, we all love each other. But when we play each other, it's a love-hate. We love you, but during the game we hate you. And you shake hands over the game. It's just the way we are. It's just our rivalry. It's just like when New Zealand play Australia, they love each other, but when they play, they hate each other.
Now that we know Payne Haas pledged allegiance, whose name will you be worried if they come up that they pledge allegiance to Samoa?
Well, all of us, Tino, because he's a freaking beast as well. Then you got what's his name, the fullback for Dolphins, Hammer.
Yeah, that's right. He's a machine.
Yeah,
he's a beast as well. So if all these guys come back, then you got the New Zealand guys, Lealta and
the Penrith guys,
the Penrith boys. So they haven't even shown the allegiance to Samoa, but even though it's good, but we need them. We need them to
jump in for
Samoa.
Samoa
because it's going to help the international game and it's going to help us as well as Tonga, so we have a mouth. Because we're there, we're playing the big games, but we still don't have a mouth.
And I think I think like subconsciously, I always kind of like, even like being proud of my Tongan team. My wife is half Samoan, but like I always kind of vouch like in the back of my head for them. I hope that they like get their players that they need, you know, because it just makes the rivalry like that much better
and that much bigger. No, I want them to all go back. And just going to make it so much, as I said, the rivalry will be harder. We're going to hate each other more during the game, but we love each other after the game. It's just during the game, you know, we're not there to make friends, we're there to win. But there's so many Samoan mates, and one of my best mates is a Samoan. We've grown up since we were kids. But it's just that time when we play, stay over there, mate.
Speaking of footy, I wanted to ask you about the infamous finger. Just a personal question. He's probably already been asked before. Maybe we haven't seen it because we're still young. But with the finger, was that he's broken a lot of virginities, and I always found that hilarious. Me personally, I found that hilarious. Like it's something mad to do. It's like Fata Mikey, you know, like one of the boys.
I was actually too young. Well, not too young, but I think I grew up. My parents were. I know my dad was a big fan of your work on the field.
Well, the reason we did it because it was to slow the play the ball down because guys didn't like their asses being touched. As you touch your ass, they don't try and push through the tackle. They just drop straight to the ground. And that's the reason I started doing it. To stop them running. Because as soon as they like, you know, they hit the line, they try and push. As soon as you touch your ass, they go, they drop. They don't want to push anymore because you're touching your ass, they just fall down.
Yeah, that's
the reason why I first started doing it. But now I make it a joke.
Yeah.
Because prostate cancer is the biggest killer for men. And I'll tell everyone, all I was doing was saving lives.
Doctor.
I'm a doctor. I was just checking to make sure they were safe.
Bringing awareness. Yeah.
Did anyone give you this idea, or you came up with it like?
No, I just came up because I was doing it at training. I just did a training, and you just saw the reaction of the guys, like jump straight on their back, and I went, I'm doing this in the game.
Yeah,
so I was
yeah.
chasing guys' asses on the field. So they asked me, then I'll be running around trying to chase asses. And sometimes they'll be running away from me. They're running around, I'm running in circles, they're running away.
Bro, I did see one video. He was in the best position. The guy was right on top of him. And I just see, oh my God.
As I said, I was raising awareness to prostate cancer. That's the biggest killer for men.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So NRL should have paid me.
Yeah,
So
they
suspended me. Should have paid me. I took the game global. No one knew who we were in India, Sri Lanka, but they knew who I was.
Yeah.
Okay, so the NRL should have not suspended me. Should have paid me.
Bro,
I took the game global.
I used to have a staffy, John, and when, like, you know how dogs, pit bulls in that day, sometimes they fight, they jaw lock on each other. Someone told me to get them to let go, you gotta stick your finger up the ass. So I thought about you straight away when this guy told me. I was laughing my ass off at Pep Bun. He's like, "What are you laughing at?" Nah, nothing. And then I thought, is that because that's what I thought where you got it from because it's a known fact. Everyone knows too. If pit bulls are jaw locking on each other, you just go up the ass and put it. Yeah.
No, I seen a video like that on TikTok. There was dogs that were locked in, and a man he had nothing to do with it. He just walked past it. He walked over, and then they let go.
They let go.
I actually love how you had a strategy that was outside of the box. Something that no one
would have thought about that.
Well, it wasn't like to make a joke. It was just like we used to see in videos and laugh.
Yeah.
We've seen guys running away from my finger and dropping to the ground because they didn't want me to touch their ass.
Yeah.
But that's the whole reason why I started doing it, was to just to slow the play the ball down.
Was the coach happy? Like when he
he didn't say anything. He was laughing too. I said our video session was like a comedy session because everyone's laughing their head off because I'm touching the ass and these guys are dropping to the ground and running away from the finger.
I didn't actually watch the game, but on the field, was it a penalty or did the ref just play on the play?
When did they start penalising it?
No, well, I did it because the one where you see the one you were talking about when the guy was right in, I just poked him. Then he went and complained to the ref. And said, "Oh, Hopoate's keeps on fingering your asses." and then I went to the judiciary, but the angle they gave us is one. They gave me one angle, and it looked like I was just giving a wedgie. And so that's what I went into the judiciary with, saying, it was only a wedgie.
Yeah.
And then they came with 9 different angles. And I was like, holy. I couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
I just went,
you got me.
I'm gone. But this is how cheeky these bastards are, because that same field where they found the 9 angles, I got kneed in a scrum by Paul Rahe. He was playing with the Cowboys. He kneed me in a scrum, and so I started punching him. And then I got suspended for throwing the punch, and nothing happened to him. And I said, well, he kneed me. Yeah. And I said, well, we went to the judiciary, and I said,
was there 9 angles?
Because I thought they were going to give me the one angle. The only angle they gave was the one that was the sky angle. You couldn't see anything.
Oh, dirty, man.
You couldn't see, all you could see was no knee, and then it came in to see me punching. So I got suspended, but that's the same field.
Yeah, that they had the 9 different
angles of me fingering them.
Wow!
But then when it was me taking it on for fighting, trying to say I'm innocent, then I only found the sky angle where I couldn't see anything.
Oh, man, it's like they just want to find whatever sells, whatever sells in the newspapers.
Yeah. Man, John, we're coming up to the end of the thing. I guess I wanted to wrap this up with saying, like, obviously with us when we were growing up, we didn't get the privilege of playing NRL, but a lot of the young Islander boys that don't make NRL and they don't have the facilities or parents or even support to be able to play these games, what would your advice be to these young Tongan Samoans or these young Islander fellas in the area?
That don't make NRL? It's just, if you don't make it, it's not the end of the world. Just keep trying or get a job. But you got to surround yourself with good people.
That's the main thing,
Have to. Because if you get the craps and you start hanging around your gangster mates, you're just going to put yourself in trouble. You got to surround yourself with good people.
Yeah.
Because good people will always send you the right direction.
Yeah.
And if you're doing something dumb, they'll come and stop you.
Yeah.
When you're with your boys and you're doing something dumb, they'll come and join you.
Yeah.
They're not going to help you.
Yeah.
They're making it worse for you because, yeah, good work, bro.
Yeah, they laugh it up,
They make you feel, oh, man, I'm going to keep doing this. Where the good mates, they'll say, Hop, what are you doing, man? You can't do that. Bro, you got family. Then they pull you back in the line.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
And that's my only advice. If you can't make it, it's not the end of the world. There's bigger and better things than playing NRL.
Yeah.
You know, get a family, all your family love you, but you got to surround yourself with good people.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, and all my mates in Campbelltown, majority, 90% of them went to jail because they surrounding themselves with the wrong people, the wrong crowd.
Yeah,
bro. So would you reckon then, like, because a very interesting thing you said to me that because surround yourself with good people is it's a very profound statement. Generic, a lot of people say it, but one thing you changed was you actually took yourself out of that environment and you moved.
Yeah, well, they moved me to Manly.
Yeah.
And then I was surrounding myself with footy players.
Yeah.
And then I was hanging with them all the time, and they don't get in trouble because they're trying to make a career. And then that's what pushed me.
Yeah.
Because when I was hanging in Campbelltown, I had the wrong people around me. Like, I still wanted to play footy, but then sometimes I'll go miss training because these guys want to go steal a car. I'm going to steal a car. It's not go training. And I was just lucky enough. I was good enough to still be able to miss training, and I was still picked me because I was good enough to be in the team. But yeah, but one big thing is you got to surround yourself with good people. As I said, my son Jamil, I sent him to Queensland to get away from his mates.
Yeah.
Ended up playing first grade.
Wow.
Because all he did was concentrate on footy and he was hanging around his footy mates. As soon as he came back, just because he was going to go to a new club, start hanging around with his mates again, straight to jail.
Wow, powerful. Just before we end the podcast, for any of your loved ones that are watching, is there anything you'd like to say?
I don't know if I can say anything because they know who I am.
Yeah, they already know you.
Yeah, they already know who I am. Just got to. Like, I'm a big God-fearing man. Even though I do some dumb stuff and I'm hard in front of the cameras, but when there's cameras running around, sometimes I'll cry. Please forgive me for my sins. And we all grow up fearing God. Yeah. And all my family and friends, you got to keep the same thing. Yeah. No one's better than anyone. Yeah. God-fearing, be humble. That's all I can say. And that's what I tell my kids: be humble. You're never bigger than anyone. So if you're up here, just because you're playing first grade, if you go to someone who's down here, don't stay up here. Bring yourself here. Yeah. No one wants someone that's up here thinking you're too mad. Yeah. If he's got nothing, you got nothing. Don't say, hey, I've got nothing. And you'll say, oh, yeah, I've got Xbox or this. No, you bring yourself down. You're the same level. Never think you're better than anyone because you're not. Yeah.
Yep.
Amazing.
And with all the praise that we've given you and everyone else that given you for all the accolades of your kids, all of the achievements they've made, do you think then that like God played a big part in the successes of your children and also yourself?
Massively. As I said, these talents were given through God. Yeah. So he brought us to this world. He gave us his talents. We just have to make these talents better. Yeah. He can't. He gives you the talent. It's up to you. To work it and make it better. And I was just lucky enough, I played first grade, and then the younger kids just seen what I did and wanted to follow my footsteps, which I was lucky I didn't follow my other footsteps, but they followed. My biggest thing is do as I say, not as I do. So a lot of times I do some dumb stuff, but my kids know, don't copy me, that's me. They used to do what I say, not as I do.
Amazing. We appreciate having you on the show. Thank you guys so much. Well, that's it. It's time to wrap it up. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. John Hopoate giving you the ropes on pros and cons. That's it for now. We'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned.
See you later.
She still wanna hang with a crew, yeah. When a call comes, we move. A queen like you will never understand the things that we do.